Hey, what's up you guys, it's Caboose bringing you another Spider-Man PS4 video, and today what we're going to be talking about is a topic that is on the entire community's mind regarding the New Game Plus feature in Spider-Man PS4 and when we are going to get it. Before we jump into this topic though, of course, as always, a like rating is much appreciated, so if you could leave a like, that would be awesome. And with that said, well, let's jump in and let's talk about this topic. So like I said, this is a question that has been on the entire community's mind. When are we going to be getting New Game Plus? When is this feature going to be added? Because for those of you who don't know, New Game Plus was supposed to be a day one patch update. It was supposed to be something that was in the game with the launch of the game. So on September 7th, we were supposed to have New Game Plus as a feature within Spider-Man PS4. Unfortunately, that didn't end up being the case, and the reasoning behind that was because Insomniac said that they want to polish this mode a little bit more, and they want to just do some updates to it before they release it out in the wild, before they let us play around with it. There probably were some bugs in there or some problems in there, or maybe they wanted to just refine it a little more. Maybe they wanted to make New Game Plus a mode in which it's more extensive than just playing through the story again with more upgrades. And for those of you who don't know what New Game Plus is, it's exactly that. You play through the story of the game once again, but you maintain all the upgrades and suit unlocks and, your leveling and everything that you had with Spidey through your first original playthrough of the game. So that's what New Game Plus allows you to do, and that's what everyone is excited to try out when that feature launches. So 2 weeks ago, Insomniac had replied to someone on Twitter when asked about this in saying that yes, we are working on it and polishing it up. So that was really promising, but it's been 2 weeks since then, and we have no answer really on what's going on with New Game Plus. The only other answer that we got is from an Insomniac employee on Reddit, in which they said that it would be at least a couple of weeks until this mode is launched, and he didn't want to be quoted on giving an exact date because of course then you make a promise, and if they don't fulfill that promise, well, more people get a little bit upset. So we don't want to do that. Of course, we don't want to upset anybody and give us a date, so they're just waiting until they know it's finished to just release it. And I'm assuming, and I'm guessing here, that Spider-Man PS4's New Game Plus mode will be launched before the first DLC comes out. At least that's my guess. The reason that I say this is because the purpose of New Game Plus is to allow you to play through the main story of the game once again, and they don't want people doing that with the launch of the DLC. They want people to focus on the DLC story and everything and to be able to play through that. So I'm assuming, and this is just my complete guess, no evidence around this, but I'm assuming that they want to get New Game Plus out and ready to go before the first DLC, which is of course the Heist, dropping on October 23rd. On the flip side, if we look at a game like God of War, another PlayStation exclusive, the New Game Plus for that game didn't drop until like a full 4 months after the launch of the game, so there is a chance here as well that we could be waiting quite a while for New Game Plus, but at the same time, considering that Insomniac Games was ready and willing to add New Game Plus as part of the day one patch, must mean that whatever problems or whatever polishing they want to do with New Game Plus isn't super extensive, isn't something crazy. It's not like, I don't think there's some massive bug that they need months to work on to fix, or some massive polishing that they need months to work on to fix or anything. I'm assuming, again, this mode is probably going to drop before the launch of the first DLC, but I don't want to make any guarantees. I'm not sitting in the offices of Insomniac Games. I don't know what's going on behind closed doors or what polishing they are doing to make this mode, so I can't sit here and say that 150% we will get this mode before the Heist DLC, but that is just my safe assumption. And outside of New Game Plus, well, Insomniac Games fully intends to continue to support Spider-Man PS4 with updates throughout these coming weeks in fixing the game and adding some new features in there. They're going to be adding a new feature through a recent update that's going to happen very soon, in which you get to invert your X-axis, as well as a feature that's supposedly being worked on that allows us to immediately open up photo mode without having to pause the game and go all the way down to the photo mode option. It seems they might be adding a prompt that allows us to right away just open up photo mode immediately. How exactly they're going to work that, well, we'll have to wait and see, and it might not end up being in the game. Who knows? Either way, I'm totally fine with just pausing the game and scrolling all the way down to photo mode, but if they add a quality of life fix that just creates a button prompt to do that right away, it would be totally welcomed. And yeah, like I said, throughout these coming weeks, there are going to be updates that fix bugs and add some of those new features like I mentioned. So Insomniac is going to support the hell out of this game. They're not just leaving it alone until the DLC comes out. There's a lot of stuff that they're doing to still fix and rework this game and make sure that it's perfect for everyone. And with all that said, I now kick it to you guys. And let me know your thoughts on New Game Plus in the comment section below. Are you excited for it? When do you think that we're going to get it? I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. I'm Caboose, and once again, a like rating on the video is appreciated. So if you could leave a like, that would be awesome. And you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.